Right, last one for today because we're losing the light. It's monthlies, not weeklies. You've got your Astral DJ, who we're now calling Joe because he brings Joe up more than any other. That Joel Whitburn. But I know he's still alive, so I'm not calling him Joel, just in case it tempts fate. So, I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool, together as a collective. Without you, this doesn't work. I seem to have picked one already. Capricorn. Oh, blow me. And you have been mentioned in... I don't know who's first now. Aquarius, I think. But for some of you, that's because you're an Aquarius. Capricorn cusper. So you are in the upright though, and that means either you are manipulating someone without realising it sometimes, or they're manipulating you, or you care too much about what other people think, or you're being seduced by sex, drugs, rock and roll, fame, material things, keeping up with the Joneses, just caring too much about what other people think. So let's see. It's contracts, it's being shackled to something. Oh, and Lilith, she's been out twice. She was in last time with, I can't remember what sign I've just done. Sagittarius. So like I said, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusper. Can't make it up. So Lilith is at it again. The 12. We know Lilith was Adam's first wife. She didn't want to be in the missionary position. She didn't want to be shackled to him for the rest of her life. So she got him to split them into two separate bodies and went about her way enjoying herself. So you might have a mad ex somewhere in the background, or a partner in business that you cut ties with, sever ties with. This is usually the woman scorned, but it could be you if you're looking for revenge. That's not good, it's toxic. Don't do that. Don't try and manipulate other people. This month we're having the goddess cards because I found them at the back of the stuff and I thought, why not bring them back out? They haven't been out for a while. And they are good little cards. Not tarot cards, they are oracles. Let's see. So Lily could be important to you. Oh. Ceridian. It says Ceridwania. It's the Welsh Celtic goddess, moon goddess, as is Lilith. So, and she is the raven lady, the crow lady. She wanted her son to be special, so she made up an elixir to make him the best magician ever lived. But it's got spilt and the servant boy got it instead. And he ran about changing himself into all sorts to get away from her because she was proper mad. Changed himself into an ear of wheat, I believe, or some sort of corn. She turned herself into a rooster, so those born 1993 plus or minus 12 February maybe involved somewhere, and ate the corn. And as is on all these myths, the story gets twisted, but out of her out of this chicken, when she laid the egg or whatever happened, I can't remember what happened now, but was born Taliesin, who was the true magician. So it's a long, complicated tale of chasing and revenge and yeah. So let's see where that leads us then, shall we? Don't get yourself in any toxic situations, especially with any Welsh women or Jewesses. Let's see, June 2022. Oh, you see the Sagittarius there again. So you and Sagittarius seem to be in some way joined. About addictions, balance, patience, and learning some hard life lessons. Blimey O'Reilly. So, confusion. 2 dogs born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February, possibly a Cancer. Torn between 2 properties, 2 people, 2 situations, 2 jobs, not knowing which way to turn. A path of blood and tears. It's been the 18th. The full moon on the 14th of June may be important. It's negative energy. And the moon is mentioned 3 times. Black Moon Lilith, the Welsh moon goddess Caridon, and the moon card 18. There is conflict and competition, but don't be afraid to take it on because you're more than capable. Stand up for yourself. There's lack of action, lack of passion, for some impotence, but this chapter needs to end, bringing it to a full conclusion. Travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events. There could be a Leo, a Scorpio, a Taurus or an Aquarius involved somewhere. But something's coming to a positive conclusion for you so that you can start your new adventure. It's connected to spirit with a number 72 and a string of pearls. There's you being stubborn. Actually, it's more likely to be a Virgo, but it's somebody stubborn, probably could be of a darker complexion, could wear a uniform, could have an old injury to the leg, could have a limp. There's also the mention of somebody born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February involved somewhere. But hell will freeze over before they apologise. Sagittarius energy, and again we've got Scorpio and Leo mentioned. So Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, all mentioned on there. And then we have unfaithfulness, depression, unhappiness, some possibly a child, a pregnancy that doesn't go full time, depression even, 1 month. Impatience, hard lessons to learn, but this chapter needs to end. And it's probably by the 14th of June. So especially if you're a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusper, I think this will have a lot of meaning for you. Stand up for yourself. So, in reality, we've got 3 major arcanas which trump everything else. And the 18, the 14 are negative, but the 21 is positive. So the 14th, like I said, is the full moon, which the moon's mentioned more and more. So if your moon sign is Capricorn, especially important. And there it is again, you can't make this up. 18 on 18, both the same card. You are wiser now. Things are going to become very, very clear by the full moon on the 14th. Whatever that choice is, you will be able to make it with a clear mind. You've learnt your lesson. Scorpio energy, what did I say? So we've got Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, the wise ones, the owls. You are going through a transformation, coming out of your comfort zone, growing and earning your wings so that you can soar. Something has to pass or end so that something new can begin. A chapter needs to end. The 13th. So now we've got the 13th, the 14th, and you're the 15th, your card. You've got the 12th as well with Lilith. So 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. And then we start again with the 18th to the 21st. So if we get the 16 and 17 in this lot, and then the 20th, we've got the full, oh, there you go, children may be involved. Happy, fond memories, nostalgia, looking back on the past, somebody returning from the past, miracles happening, you manifesting a positive outcome, someone new possibly entering your life, someone or something. And as I've said before, it can be anything that makes your life better. It could be a washing machine, a dishwasher, anything. But if it's a person, it's somebody that works with blades, discs, cups, or wood. And that can be anything from a hairdresser to a surgeon. Coins can be discs, computer discs, CDs. Cups can be anything that holds liquid. And wood is obvious, anything made of wood. So, but you are manifesting. Your words and your thoughts are casting spells. This is siblings, communications, medical matters. First on the 28th, positive energy. It may be someone that wears hats or is many things to many people. There we have the violent conflicts. Somebody cutting their nose off to spite their face. They want to win at all costs and they don't care how they do it. Don't care how miserable they make anybody. So walk away from that. So it could get violent. 5 weeks. It's no winners and everyone will regret it. It's probably why you're stuck on this threshold, not wanting to move forward because you think there's a sting in the tail, a stingray. Yeah, you have a decision to make. You've got 2 twos there. So you may be protecting others and don't want to make that decision, or protecting yourself, staying in your comfort zone. You might not be sure of the facts. If you wait till you show the facts, you'll never do anything. Or you may be in denial. It is also the Mercury retrograde card, so it's probably that you wait until the 2nd, which would be sensible, before you make the decision. And there we have the little rooster, the little red rooster that Caridian turned herself into to eat that kernel. So that is the manner of your card. Somebody is being used. Somebody is being manipulated. There's no equal give and take here. So, full circle, Joe. You did really well with the rooster. He has done really well today. Pretty proud of him. 6 years is mentioned. Yeah, we've got a narcissist. Somebody who loves themselves more than anybody else. Possible issues with a water sign child, younger energy. If I had to say any, it would be a Pisces. Seems to be a lot going on with children, protecting, trying to control, stubbornness, trying to keep the wolf from the door. What you resist persists. So the more you hold on to something, the less likely it is to work out. Stop being stubborn. Tradition has a lot to be said for it, but you need to learn to stand on your own 2 feet. 9 years. There's a codependent situation here, possibly because of finances. But a change is coming and a run of good luck. And number 10, massively important in a positive way. The wheel is turning in your favour. Changes. And balance, Sagittarius energy. What do we say? Really important. 2 people born 1988, plus or minus 12 February to February. Or 1965, plus or minus 12 February to February. You have learned the hard lessons. The 14th, like I said, is the full moon. So you've developed patience. You've brought balance back into your life and overcome the addictions, or you will. Because you'll see things clearly. There may be the loss of friendships, an end to study, or everything you ever believed to be true. Somebody's not speaking their truth, especially about financial matters, or doesn't feel like they can. Taurus energy, again, 5 or 23, negative. End to marriages, friendships, study, or belief. Taurus energy, again, it'd be interesting to see what that moon is in on the 14th. We'll have a look. Yeah, it's some sort of ending to emotional security, possibly the family unit. There is a lot of unhappiness, even tears maybe. And then healing. Remember that you are good enough. Don't tell yourself all that negative speak in the mirror saying you're too old, you're too young, you're too fat, you're too skinny, you're not good looking enough. Whatever it is that you tell yourself, don't be ungrateful, because if you're ungrateful, Spirit will take something else away from you till you are grateful. But know that you are good enough, and you take time to heal, but don't wallow there too long. 7 years. So, we've got Black Moon Lilith, number 12. In revenge and in love, a woman is more barbaric than a man. The name Fred is very important, and the night time. It is time to be careful. Think of what you might manifest over anger, bitterness, or revenge. So, patience. Don't be too stubborn. Don't go looking for revenge, because everyone will regret that, just like she did. What you have worked so hard for may collapse. Astrologically, Black Moon Lilith represents the expansion of cosmological awareness, the force in aloneness and the path of the individual. Black Moon Lilith is the dark goddess. She is a ghost to the moon. As a shift in power and consciousness, she symbolizes destruction before creation. The name Lilith means a screech owl or night hag. There we have the owl, so listen for it, watch for it, the owl. Lilith is the ancient goddess of mystery and transformation. So Scorpio energy, like I said, you are transforming, rising. Stories of Lilith appeared around 5,000 years ago in the area of Sumeria, where she was said to have been handmaiden to Inanna. the Queen of Heaven. However, most of us recognise Lilith from the Hebrew myth as the first wife of Adam. Lilith also appears in folklore in medieval Judaism as a rebellious first wife who refused to submit to Adam and, enraged, fled to the Red Sea, an area of mystery and danger. So an ex may get into trouble. So you've got to decide to stay out of it. Later, Lilith became a succubus, appearing to men at night, sapping their strength and causing wet dreams and impotency. What did I say? Impotency. Throughout the ages, Lilith was demonized. She was the first spiritual upstart. But in recent years, her status has changed. Lilith is a feminine force of command and strength. She represents the powers we hold in secret. When this card runs up during a reading, something lacks. Lilith appears as the dark part of the astrological chart. She is our shadow side, the dark face of the moon, where mysteries and unexplained occurrences lie in wait. This card indicates a call to wildness, even subversion. Lilith is the evocation of what may or may not be there. She can manifest as madness or self-realization, and I think in this situation it's the latter. Lilith represents a refusal to submit, so stubborn, and sometimes it's a good thing. It's not a good time to give in, even when the path seems rough one. Path of blood and tears, there you go. There may be a tendency to isolate and focus on feelings of revenge. The hallmark of Black Moon Lilith energy is muteness and aloneness, so staying quiet, calming down. Lilith is a subdued power and complicated magnetism. Lilith remains awake while the rest of the world is asleep. She is the dark thoughts that enter our consciousness just before we sleep. Black Moon Lilith suggests female rebellion. She can represent an angry mother, an enemy, or an embittered woman, or even a stalker or a scorned woman. You have a feeling that you're waiting for something to happen. You don't have the entire information, so the facts are hidden or mysterious. Something stalks, you feel it, but Lilith is sharp. She knows, she senses, she processes what is there. Because Lilith feels slighted, she can represent a formidable foe or a dangerous enemy. Through Lilith we discover creativity and the beauty that can exist in the darkness, as long as we keep our own demons in check and under our rule. Queen of Swords. So watch out for professional female, giving good advice, possibly doctor, priest, lawyer, or spiritual guru. Fourth house, Aquarius. Oh, it's one of them. I think it's Pluto. So fourth house is about cancers, the stomach, the breasts, the home, the ancestral line, parents, childhood, inherited patterns, family environment, upbringing, and the womb. So like I said, there is a very real chance here of a pregnancy not going full term and something affecting the family. Aquarius is don't dim your light for others. Find your tribe. Get out there into society and join groups. Be free. Fame beckons to some. This is the key. This is the key to everything. Rebellion, Uranus, the great awakener. You're waking up and you're seeing things very, very clearly. It's the dual soul of humanity, separated by the cross of matter, linking the human to the divine, supported and energized by the circle of spirit. In Aquarius, which we've got there, so we've got it twice, rules dignity. Leo in detriment, Scorpio is exalted. We've got Scorpio there, and Taurus. That covers all your 4 signs that we had in the chapter ending. From chaos comes change, vibration, originality, unpredictability, non-conformity, deviance, revolution, rebellion, your higher mind, intuition, change and transformation, liberation, research, breakdown, genius, inventions and technology. Aquarius Uranus in Aquarius, The placement wants to revolutionise humanity, securing equal rights for all. Thought processes are ingenious and could resort to terrorism. So watch out for the female terrorist. Massively important. You will see very clearly what's going on. That was a proper strong one, wasn't it? We haven't read Caridian. I forgot about her. Let's have a look. Seri will call her because it's easier. And I do know Seri. Freedom, what did we just say? Flow, connection to the rhythms of nature, correct timing, hidden matters and ecstasy. So again, Lilith, she wanted freedom, she found ecstasy. You may find the same. Drawing Seri means that you are being put in touch with your wild feminine nature. It doesn't matter if you're female or male. With the core of your femininity, the womb represented by the cauldron of Seri, this is part of you that identifies as a woman, from which the spirit of womanliness dances in your veins, or a special woman to you. Being a woman means to be in touch with the moon. Again, the moon. 14th, being mentioned, God knows how many times. So the 14th of June is a very important event, it seems. The tides, the natural forces, and to stay in tune with them, knowing when is the right time to act, to make magic, to manifest your own reality, to change things. It encourages you to go deep inside yourself, into your instincts and listen to them. Make sure you spend time outdoors in nature. If possible, if not, go there in your mind, in your imagination. This card strengthens you and your connection to the rhythms of life. Answers come to you through spending time in nature, in observing the moonlight and the tides. Absolutely bloody fantastic, Joe. You've outdone yourself tonight, mate. Speak soon. Thanks for listening. Bye.